offense set at the line for this next drive.
And I think you'd have to say their coaching staff, all things considered, had to be pleased with their performance in the first half of this Super Bowl.
Definitely. Look at that dude caught his ass, brother. That would have been TD.
Because as you and I both know, their mantra all season long has been finish. Get the job done. They know how close they are to lifting that trophy.
You on Twitter or YouTube?
YouTube. Do exactly that.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Again, it's Taylor. And the Buccaneer defense for the second straight play, flexing its muscle by forcing a loss. The second down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it's just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But it looks like they're ready to go.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got this complete to Williams. And it was taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
And that one hurts defensively. They force them in the 3rd and long, had the advantage, yet they give up the big play right there.
Yeah, their offense was already warming up on the sideline, ready to come out. So much for that 3 and out. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. On the handoff, Taylor. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's taken. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And the possession is there.
Ain't no damn with that man, no fun.
3-yard line. So we thought maybe they would have a chance to extend this lead on the opening drive of the second half. Instead, they cough it up.
They're trying to save your ass, bro.
Ideal start when you're trying to get a little separation, and I can guarantee that they talked about that in the locker room. Let's get out there, start this quarter the right way. Let's try and put some points on the board and create some space.
Now whistles here before the snap. Look like where the Bucs may have moved. The false start backs them up 5. 1st and 15. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Brady now to throw. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense. They kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Brady. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards. A 12-yard loss, and it brings up 3rd.
How about that, partner? His 2nd sack of the game, and that puts him in some pretty good company. 17 guys have had 2 sacks in the previous 52 Super Bowls, but only 3 have had the record number of 3 sacks in this game.
And we've got the list here. If he gets another one and everyone behaves nicely, we're going to just list those out for him. Now on 3rd and forever, he'll look to throw. Got a man, that's Lazard. A crazy sequence here. A huge game that time, but it still leaves him well short for 4th down. He'll go for it. It's Brady. Able to find Lazard. And he's going to have the Bucs first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. Brady now on 1st down.
This one complete to Tunyon underneath. And he's going to get this down.
Why wasn't that a damn hit, Steve? I got down hit the hell out
down to
that
possibly take a shot. And in fact, they'll come up with an empty backfield on 2nd and inches. Brady to throw again. And this is going to be incomplete.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made. 3rd and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends. They'll try and sneak it here. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Give him 2 on the play there. And it's good enough for a Tampa Bay first.
There may have been a little bit of an element of surprise there. 3rd and inches, and they go quarterback sneak. I still feel like this is a play that often is reserved for 4th down.
Sanders with a 1st down carry, but he's going to be stopped up behind the line. A loss of a couple there.
Unfortunately for you, you've been around me for a little while now, so you know me as well as anyone and how I look at a game. I don't ever advocate abandoning anything, but in this case, I'm going against my own thought process. You got to change it up. You got to start throwing it around a little bit, finding ways to try and move the ball, because keeping it on the ground just isn't working for them.
Yeah, maybe get him the ball out of the passing game, a swing pass outside or something, just something to vary it up. Now this time, Brady will throw. And he'll find Chase on the right side, complete. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
He kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd. Brady. And he's got it.
He caught that shit. Come on, my guy.
Jamar Chase, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Bucs are an extra point away from taking the lead in the Super Bowl. Well, they were down 6 at intermission, but they quickly erased that deficit.
Yeah, no, that nigga shouldn't have caught the ball at all.
The ball being down 6 points, obviously not an insurmountable lead. Tying a game up, that just relaxes the whole team, doesn't it? And now when you have the extra point, you go up. You really feel good about what you've accomplished.
Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. Fields this way up at the 17. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Let's see what we got her.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Charles, you got to think the #1 goal here is ball security. Remember, last drive they coughed it up, then they allowed the touchdown, and now they're trailing on the scoreboard.
Boy, the way you described it makes me think that that one actually hurt them 3 times. The fumble cost them potential points. Then they watched their opponent get a touchdown off of the fumble. And third, they lost the lead as a result. Really tough sequence right there. I don't think coaches have to remind them of the football. They've just got to find a way to get it done.
He wanted to watch the game. He want to see who gonna goddamn win, I guess. Yeah, he should be able to hit.
Here's 2nd and 8. On the handoff, this is Taylor. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up.
That's a nice run to get himself back on the horse after his fumble. Nothing spectacular, but a good confidence-building run.
Ravens on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. To throw, it's Lance. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big 3rd down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
Desperation time here. Lance. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And he is going to have a Ravens first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a give to Taylor. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 159 yards on the ground for him now as he's gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead.
Is that what you're hoping for? You're hoping for a fumble? That would it sound like. That's exactly what it sounds like.
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Here's Lance. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. On 2nd down, it's Taylor. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because they can't get upfield. Their job is to go ahead and get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Lance. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down.
That ball's coming over their head, and Lance would throw the damn ball, right?
So 3rd down, and a field goal from here would be right about 50 yards as they try to get closer. Here's Lance to throw it. It's complete to Williams. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. On the draw is Taylor. And he'll run straight into a wall of tacklers at the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd down. His carries tonight, they're getting up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable?
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come back and you fake it to them and go play action. But other times you say, okay, they got him on that one. We'll come back to him in another carry.
Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight one-point game. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Second down, another run with Taylor. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on third down.
Partner, you got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. 2 runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10. Now Lance. He's got his big tight end. That's Hurst. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee. And that means 4th down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here we go. Lance going to sneak it. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down.
Add that one to the good run tally right there. He's been strong throughout this game, and there's no reason to suggest he's going to slow down in the fourth quarter at all. And that's exactly what they need him to do. Keep churning out first downs.
First and 10 at the 11. Running left, Taylor. Yeah, he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Ross,
some good, strong
you are out of here, buddy.
Some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
Hey, that's what you call a smart player, man. You know what I'm saying?
Second and 1 from the 2. Now a handoff. Taylor with it.
Oh, that motherfucker. Look at that. Nigga hitting into the end zone.
Taking the lead late in the final minute of the 4th. Wow. Charles, what a big drive late in the 4th quarter to take this lead.
And normally you're really excited if your offense has the ball late in the game.
Let's see. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah. What can I do?
Because they haven't surrendered a point in the 4th quarter yet.
What can I
make this
do?
comeback possible with their defensive play. Now they get a chance to finish this game off.
So the Ravens will keep the offense on the field as they're going to go for 2.
Oh, we'll see. He got next.
They'll let Taylor try and run. And he will get into the end zone for the 2 points. And that helps. That gives him a 7-point lead.
Already, you hear him. He said you know about 34 seconds.
Touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Taken from about the 12. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points. He's got him in, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. To throw is Brady. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, I think we were both wondering if we were going to see them try and push it deep downfield, facing a one-possession deficit late, and they certainly didn't disappoint. They gave it an effort.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. That's caught inside the 20. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 17-yard line. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Now Brady. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
How the fuck you missed that? I don't know.
And because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You having to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
Back to throw, Brady.
Oh, hell.
This ball is caught. It's a touchdown. And now in the final seconds,
How the hell you gonna call me lucky?
likely getting this thing to overtime.
That nigga lucky.
That touchdown means a decision has to be made. Do they kick the PAT and tie it up, or do they go for two and try and win it right now?
It's a huge roll.
Hey, I don't blame him.
Two-point
I
conversion
don't
to
blame him.
decide the Super Bowl. Brady to throw. That's
Oh, yeah.
And he's in.
But you know, since I came in here, I don't know what you did, but whatever you did, fucked it up. I don't know what you did. It don't work that way. Back here, no problem.
Following the touchdown, here's Barr to kick it
It
away.
didn't do it until you changed it.
All I did was change the password.
Okay, you know what?
This is taken just shy of the 10. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
Oh, they caught you with one now. They gave you a goddamn good one. Ain't shit I can do on call right now.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off
Good game, though.
drive. Now Probably just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
The Tampa Bay Buccaneers have won the Super Bowl, and they will hoist the Lombardi Trophy to cap an amazing season. And their remarkable season ends in the most remarkable of ways. They get to put next to their name, Super Bowl champion.
And they can't ever take that away, can they?
Nope.
That lasts forever. So good to see the emotion when it's all said and done. You see the hugs, you see the guys sharing, the collective happiness. Makes me want to carry you around a little bit on my shoulders to celebrate the triumph. And congratulations to them, a fantastic season.
My Brooklyn, go see Chirac, Southside, C12, 911, grrr to the reality, we still outside. Mine on the richest, heart in the trenches. You can't throw dirt on the underground, we thrive in it. Ghana boys stocks on the rise, Charlie, this flex know they ready. See, we're not a ride nobody with, we're the ones who started with it. Translation, Yanni had to buy, Yanni again and hit.
This nigga want me to send the invite.
That's how you know we lit.
That nigga ain't even on. How you gonna tell me to send the invite?
I'm thankful that people they hear me. Tribe of Joseph, I'm ahead of the bunch. P5, I was starving for months. A running cutscene, but on my pockets, me need my DNA. And baby for lunch, but call me a star before BBC. Don't take a lot to get rid of me. Me and them know that the same. Me and them know that the same. For that, they gonna know the name is. They say I move like I'm nameless. Cause I only come for the money bags, and I don't really wanna be famous. You know what's up? We going crazy, we at the top and we never gonna stop. Hop in a ghost, I'ma get swayzy. I just got off with a jet and I cry. I win in a Humvee, I lie. I be on go cause I come from the shot. I'm shooting back, I ain't ducking no shots. Got power like Samson, I cut off the locks. Chirac, Timmer, in the cut like I'm Fredo Santana. Buju Banton, I hop in the Bama, the world is mine. I'm Tony Montana, I'm Pelican Fry. Diamonds on me cause I'm rapping a rock. I'ma go hard, I ain't killing them soft. I'm up in the hills, I feel like I'm Lauren, ready or not. I like who got businesses, I'm CEO of mine. 1980 Prezi Rolly, we been working overtime. The witness, the police,
Mr. Jarman, welcome back.
Save money ground up in the gutter where they found us. Stones in the faint mouth rush. More vacays, more bucks, more race, more foreign trucks, more on a tour bus, more pour cup. Toast to the winners, throw it up.
For me, who could be against me? I guess all of that's against me.
We are about 10 miles or so southwest of downtown Los Angeles at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Green Bay Packers and the Los Angeles Chargers. The veteran kicker Mason Crosby set to do the honors here. And we are underway in Southern California. DeAndre Carter now from his end zone. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They started on the ground with Eckler. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 15
you want to hit stick early, huh?
Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong
Let's just put the ball back.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
First down, and they stick with Eckler. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they can let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
On 2nd and 12. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers 40. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down on the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed was perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Herbert's throw there complete to Allen. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. It's a gain of 13 for number 13. It gives him a first down. Eckler now between the tackles. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your own line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Once more, here's Eckler. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
Herbert wants to throw it on 3rd and 1. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up the 1st and goal. They'll try the air now with Herbert. Got a man, it's Allen for the Charger touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown there. And the Chargers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. Fielded right around the 8. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at their own 23. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged. At times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. Throwing is Rodgers on third down. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Rodgers to throw for it on 4th. And able to find Allen Lazard. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down. Charles, their first drive of the game, and already they're taking chances here, but they get the 4th down conversion. I'm curious, do you think that that's something they game plan for on the opening drive if it came up, or is that something that happened organically?
I think that they game plan for it, Brandon, and when you think about it, let's just say it. The word analytics is a big part of how everyone looks at a game nowadays, but it's not just the analytics. It's a coach willing to be daring, willing to be bold, and they certainly were there.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. A good gain on first has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Here's Rodgers.
Oh, my God.
Is incomplete.
How you get hit in the fucking helmet?
In the air and bat that one away.
Goddamn
and that's
idiot.
frustrating for an offensive lineman because the only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and get some type of pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right. Rodgers going to try and throw on third down. Pass caught. It's Romeo Doubs. And he's going to have a Packers first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches. Rodgers to throw once more. Throw right side. This is into the hands of the tight end, Tunyon. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. 2nd and 7. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Throwing left side, and Watson has it. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the second quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Big Sebastian Joseph Day there on the stop. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. This is Lazard with a catch out left. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 24-yard line. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward.
That's the 3rd time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage as shown by that last play.
Caught right side. It's Lewis. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They go back to the ground with Jones. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. To throw, it's Rodgers. Quick hitter here, it's complete. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4. A great job there, Charles, just to hold on, absorb that contact. I guess that's the risk you take catching the ball toward the middle of the field.
It is, and if you're going to gain yardage, you're going to have to go there at some point. But how about the read, okay? The eyes of that play, stepping out from the middle of the field and really making a big hit. Did not get free, but boy, that's a tough area to go into when you're going into his spot.
An extra defensive back in the game now here for 3rd and 4. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Now Rodgers. And he's got his man. Touchdown, Green Bay. It's Allen Lazard. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers are an extra point away from evening this one up. Crosby with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. From his end zone, here comes Carter. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going.
So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Running on first down, Eckler. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Defense able to get there, swarm to the football. Zilch, 0 nada there for the offense, Charles.
Yeah, it really was an example of good team defense, wasn't it? Everyone handled their responsibilities, and they held it for no gain.
Herbert gets this into the hands of Allen, and they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
On first down, Justin Herbert.
Quick throw.
Oh, slow as you is.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
He's going to look for Allen now on the deep ball. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
I like what they did there, because many of the deep throws we see in the course of a game come to the outside, the perimeter of the field. In this case, they used a slot receiver to run deep downfield and tried to connect that way. Unsuccessful in that attempt, but I like what they were doing.
They'll get it inside the 20 and all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A great pickup there, 35 yards, and obviously the first down to go along with it.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. And the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches. It's Eckler again. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Trying to punch it in with Eckler. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number one. On second down, Eckler. And I think they stopped him again. They did at the 1-yard line. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. Nixon now from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to
call that ball up ASAP.
We're playing close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. And Watson has it.
Tony holding it
before he's out of bounds. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now, quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. From the shotgun to give to Jones. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right, he's pretty much been completely neutralized. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers. And the throw there going to be incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they manage to convert And that'll keep the drive alive. That was a pretty good job by the defense, I thought, right? I mean, they had to go to their check down, but still were able to get it done for the first.
Agreed. Anytime you can force them to come back to a receiver that's a little bit shorter in the route, you've done your job on defense, but still, they pick up the first down and get a fresh set.
Huge fourth down conversion. So this offense able to convert on fourth. First set of downs here, 1st and 10. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. On the move to his left, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. That's sacked by Khalil Mack.
Well, he gave them an instant to react. It was a classic case of if you blink, you missed it. Off the line and to the quarterback in just a couple of seconds. Running back only had a moment to react and attempt to throw a block.
Another try after the first down sack. Rodgers. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now, if they don't get a touchdown, he won't just get teased. He'll be glaring at.
And he fights his way in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Chargers take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
No doubt.
Nixon now from his end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. So the offense back out now, coming off its first interception of the game the last time out, trying to reestablish some momentum here, Charles. But they're trailing defensively. Maybe these guys smelling the blood in the water a little bit.
Yeah, I think that they probably are, but what they need to do right now is just make sure they don't force the action too much themselves. They've got them on the run a little bit. You just want to be in a position where if they make another mistake, you're there to capitalize on it and take it away from them.
Rodgers now on first down. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Sebastian Joseph Day breaking through for the sack. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done.
Oh, my gee.
But that's going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Here's Rodgers to throw. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
You can wipe the glasses off me. What you got going on?
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
Rodgers going to go on fourth down. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kenneth Murray. And the Chargers are going to take possession of the football. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
But now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Herbert. And his throw here is incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. The incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit.
That nigga didn't catch that shit.
The completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Here we go on 4th. Herbert. Williams brings it in. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. This is swung out to Eckler. Touchdown! Austin Eckler. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Chargers will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. Nixon now from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Now they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. It's the Packers who have the football, but in need of points as we begin quarter number 4. The job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. Shotgun now for Rodgers. He's got Tunyon complete over the middle. This offense on 3rd down today, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 16. Working from the gun, Rodgers. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. So 8 yards on the completion there, and that'll bring up 4th down. Now Rodgers, gotta have this one.
Oh, how the hell you supposed to be underneath? What you doing over top?
And he is going to have a Packers first down as this defense cannot come up with a play that they need. In fact, they surrender a big chunk, 17 yards there on 4th down. And again, it's Rodgers. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Derwin James with a pick. And the Chargers are going to take possession.
That's a silent relief.
Well, time, I mean, certainly not on their side offensively. They had to take some chances, but that interception will further hinder their already slim chance at victory.
Yeah, and you're talking about time not on their side, but it certainly is on the defensive side, and they understood that. They knew they had to press it a little bit, and they planned accordingly. And what a benefit for them, able to pick that one off and hopefully put this game away.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
That ball was tipped in the air, and while it ultimately fell incomplete, it caused a few anxious moments for the guy slinging it. He's had quite a day. He knows how to get it into the end zone. He's throwing it really, really well. And maybe Lady Luck is on his side because he avoided his first interception of the contest.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Back to throw here, Herbert. He finds his target, Allen. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. They give him 27 yards on the 3rd down conversion. Herbert back to the air. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
They'll try the right side with Eckler, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
Because his primary job is defending against the pass. You don't often see a cornerback making tackles in the backfield, but he's playing run all the way here.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Slant route going to be caught by Palmer. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Up the middle with Eckler. They give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal. Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up.
And he will get in across the chalk for a Chargers touchdown. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Chargers have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Nixon now from his end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
And that is incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this 2nd half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Rodgers to throw for it on 4th. And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position.
They're
going to pass here with Herbert.
Oh, my God.
And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more
you want a break?
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
He stiff arms him. And able to work his way down to the 16. 56 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Herbert wants to throw it on 3rd and 1. Touchdown, Chargers. Gerald Everett, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Chargers up the lead to 4 scores now here in this 4th quarter. Extra point splits the uprights.
Mr. Jarman, I can say it was a pleasure of playing you. And I appreciate you for coming out.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Nixon now from his end zone. And he returns this to the 22. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run out the clock, shake hands, congratulations, and move on. Because now, you're not going to make up for what's happened during the game in this last sequence.
We'll see what they do here in this last sequence. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Throwing is Rodgers. Got a man, that's Lazard. And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now, because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
One final try now for Rodgers. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And the Chargers come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. Well, this was a very close ball.
Yeah, all right, my flow sinister. This ain't rap music, this straight literature.